Good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Elders Wisdom. Hello, Juliet.
Hello, Marion. We've actually managed to be a minute early. How did we do that?
Magic.
Magic. So how are you, Marion? How are you this week?
Terrible this week. I'm having a difficult week. I have many things that need organising, sorting out, and most of it's online, and I can't do it anymore. And I'm finding it difficult to get enough people with enough time and enough understanding to help.
That's really challenging for you.
Very challenging. Yes.
So are you advertising or something for someone to help you?
At the moment, I couldn't afford to pay anyone because part of the problem is I'm not able to move around finances. So they're all a bit locked away in places I can't even get to at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't guarantee an income for anybody. So I'm relying on friends. And most of the people that I have as friends around here don't really do tech.
I know you were so techy. Yeah. So I hope you can get some help. Do you want to put out a call here for some techie help or something?
Well, yeah, if people are really confident and competent with, especially in the crypto world. But that's another thing because it's financial stuff. It's like I have to trust who I'm working with because I'm at their mercy. It's quite a big ask, a big responsibility for someone as well.
Yeah. So do you want to say anything about why you have a problem? Because I know there are some people here that watch us regularly that know, but this may go to entirely new people that have no idea what's going on with you.
I've lost about 90% of my vision in the last 12 months. Started slowly last year, and then over the autumn, I started to not be able to see even pictures and faces. It's when that I've not seen a face for a long time, which is really heartbreaking. Yeah,
that's very, very hard when our faces are so important for actually getting the message across what people are feeling or expressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm just doing normal lifey things. Stopped basically because I didn't realize 99% of normal lifey things need vision.
Yeah, there's so much that we just take for granted, don't we? We don't know what we've lost until it's gone. Who is it? Who said that?
Probably anyway. In a pop school, wasn't it?
Yeah, they paved paradise to put in a parking lot. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember her name. In the 60s, I think she was. I'm not seeing people's chat for some reason. This could be me, actually.
Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell, that's right. It was Joni Mitchell. So can you let me know, people, if send me some messages, because for some reason I'm not picking up, or maybe you haven't sent any, and that's why I can't see any. So Restream always tries to complicate things, changing every week format, so it's a bit confusing. Anyway, so tell us a little bit more about needing some help, Marion. What ideally would be helpful to you?
Ideally, for me to be able to see, that would help me. It's so difficult because there's so many pieces to it, and I am getting little bits and pieces of help.
You're getting some help.
Yeah. And so it's like even having to manage the help that I'm getting is almost like extra things to do. And Yeah, I don't know.
So ideally, you need a person that could be there that's actually organising help
Yeah,
for you, because you can't organise it yourself.
like a PA of some kind.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
a PA that would, that could benefit from the immense amount of knowledge that you've got.
This is the thing as well. It's like I want to, ideally, actually, it would be good to find somebody who is interested in developing skills that I can teach them so that they become autonomous and more autonomous and independent. And that would be the exchange.
Yeah. So could you say a little bit about the skills you've got, Marion?
So, well, I've worked in IT for over 25 years, and I was often customer facing, so I know computers inside out. And even though I can't see, I still understand how the screens and the information is formatted and moves around. So, as a programmer, I'm able to really give good. If somebody's got the understanding of the intention of the goal, I'm really able to help problem solve the way to the goal. Um, I also, after that, I started to teach yoga. I went and trained to teach yoga. And as a result of that, got really interested in the energy body and the understanding of the non-physical and how it impacts the physical. And from there, the diagnosis for this eye condition came in the 2008, because I'd had a couple of autoimmune diagnoses before that, and they all correlate exactly with being on holiday. I was traveling when I got really ill, and I would have been jabbed because it would have been a different continent. I didn't do jabs for Europe, but South America, Africa, India. You just assume, don't you, that there's germs over there. Like we went and killed all the natives with our cold. If we go over there, their germs will kill us. So we have to have all these jabs, don't we, to travel? That was my complete. I was absolutely inside that program. Anyway, as a result, with the eye condition, then that was it. I suddenly stopped wanting to just be a flitty around yoga teacher, just traveling and working, to actually somebody that I wanted to heal me.
Mm.
And so I've made it my work to heal me. And as I've learned along the way, I work with the energetics as well as the physical. And then there's also the spiritual, which is how we feel. If you feel good, your spirits are high. If you feel you're low, your spirits are low. So that level of our spiritual existence, and where we've got choices and what block those choices. And now I've gone through this other phase in the last year of being able to do all this brilliant work with the healing work that I do, and bringing loads of different modalities together in my way of understanding it through my experience and with different clients and students and things. Just really finding a nice path through all of that energetic, non-physical. And then suddenly my physical world just went, right, here we go. We'll have a 360 on this, or whatever it was it did. And now I'm playing the same game, but with one of the major tools taken away.
Yeah, your vision. Yeah.
So the skills that I've developed in the last year even are, quite phenomenal. So it's not gone without its blessings the last year, but it is. Um, yeah. So if I could find people even who were happy to learn more about, and because of my tech experience and because I understand energetics, and I'm a really good mathematician, so finances and cryptos and stuff like that, I really understand a lot about it. I'm not brilliantly successful because I'm shit at gambling, and but I really understand the techniques. Like I actually was a gambling Betfair online poker. I was the main test leader for the first year. So I really understand how to, just the inside out of using computers and the gambling and the technology and the money and the finances and how it all ties together. I understand that, but I can't play the game. Not that one.
You've loads of strings of experience and things, and also you've gone through the whole the trauma program with me, the year
So,
one.
so trauma informed, absolutely. That's a really big piece of it. because working in the, for me, what trauma informed means that I have to just be aware of me, actually. And if I feel triggered, or if I feel the other person is triggered, it's my feeling that they're triggered. That's the only thing I actually need to pay attention to. As a healer, what that means is that the work that I do has become much more focused on stop trying to get rid of shit. This whole get rid, this move, it's like, no. There's everything has its beauty. Every horror has its beauty. So where can that unfold? How can that unfold? Because this idea of, it's black and white. No, it's not. Everything's grey.
Yeah, and it's about integrating. It's about seeing, integrating, and embodying that.
And the biggest piece is this personal responsibility. I am absolutely responsible for me. If I do something that's bad, I don't need to judge myself. I don't need to talk myself down. I need to be able to go, oh, yeah, I did. And if there's apologies needed, or if there's recompense, or if there's some reward or whatever that I can do to, to help me and whoever's been affected, then that's all well and good. But actually, just being able to, it's owning. I own me. And it doesn't matter if people catch me out doing things that even I don't like doing. I have to go, oh, yeah. And bringing curiosity rather than defensiveness. It's quite difficult because we are so defensive, but often when I'm challenged and the other person's challenged, I can't ask for their curiosity because they're in a state of defensiveness. So it is really tricky when you really need it sometimes. But yeah, how can I come back to curiosity? How can I come back to dropping the expectations of what should be or what I want, and appreciating what's here now and letting the next moment unfold from a place of curiosity and appreciation, not from fucking hell down in the desperate dark dumps of shite,
Yeah. So to return back to the fact that at the moment you've gone through this incredible process and you are really, really stuck, particularly because you're very independent and you're taking responsibility. You need some help. You need somebody that can be an organizer for getting the help in place that you need to be able to gift the world the skills that you have acquired. Very long life journey that you've been through, all sorts of shifts and changes.
Yeah.
Very, very necessary and needed at this time, the skill set that you have. So if there's anyone out there that would like to come forward and volunteer or make a suggestion in any way to help Marion on that journey, that would be really, really immensely helpful, immensely kind. Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. So let's just keep holding that in our awareness that this is a possibility that you get the help that you need. Because I can't imagine, Marion, you're just going to be stuck in this dreadful situation forever. You're such a creative person, and I take my hat off to you. You know what you've gone through in this last year, and right through the depths of hell and back up, and you're bouncing up again. And here you are doing this Elders Wisdom podcast every week. I mean, that's amazing. It's not an easy, I don't find it very easy doing it. And here you are stepping forward and doing it.
No, I think this is really important because, again, it's bringing together the strands of of where I come from and what I'm doing. Because the conspiracy stuff is like, I remember having an argument in the 80s about the moon. People believing we'd been to the moon. And I don't know how I knew that we hadn't been, but I did. And I never believed that we had. So and now it's like to be able to share this false reality, this false matrix, false light matrix, whatever you want to call it, to be able to share that actually what I was aware of was that this is true. Actually, it's not just me. It is the truth for most, well, for all of us, but not everybody sees it. So yeah, just to be able to call out where life isn't doing what everybody says it's doing.